welcome everybody to today's very special episode of the I Went Outside Today podcast.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
One of your three hosts, Chris.
I'm Cheryl.
No, I went first.
Okay.
And we heard from that person.
Rude.
So, to start out, Sydney, do you remember asking us to check on your house?
While you were in Ottawa?
Yeah, I had an anxiety attack on the plane and I thought all the taps in my house were on.
Uh-huh. And what did Chris do while he was in your room?
He touched my stuff.
Do you remember what we did?
Were you retaliating because the only art hanging in my house is by another artist?
No.
Okay.
I just saw an opportunity.
I feel like you were.
Why is it gotta be about retaliation? Why can't it just be free-floating mischief?
Free-floating abuse. You put a weird glove on my bed and I had to strip it and make my bed again.
Weird glove. We got it from your kitchen.
I made that bed before I went to Ottawa so that it would be nice and made when I got back from Ottawa, just so you know. Yep. And then I had to remake it.
I tried to make it look like somebody was sleeping in Sydney's bed for when she got home.
It was rude.
Well,
what did you put under? Yeah, you threw my big pillow on the floor, which is how I knew it wasn't a real person. Because a real person would use that pillow. It was very comfortable. You should have used the pillow to make the shape.
I wasn't going to lie in your bed and decide which ones were the best parts.
But why? It's a long pillow. Like, you could have used it to make the body.
Nobody's got that long a torso and doesn't curl up at night.
True.
Sorry, Cheryl was trying to talk. Do you think we should ask Sydney if she noticed anything was missing?
Sure.
Sydney, did you notice anything was missing from your home?
No. What did you steal, you criminal?
While Chris was making the person in your bed to try startle you, I was collecting something from in your room.
Wasn't that important, because I haven't noticed.
How would you feel if I told you that I collected some of your hair for scientific testing?
Upset.
But it's not that important. If you hadn't noticed, it was missing.
Yeah, but 23andMe just had that whole data breach.
So 23andMe does not use hair.
Who'd you give my hair to?
Now, who do you not want to have your hair?
Everyone. That's my hair. Where'd you get it from?
Your hairbrush?
Oh, yeah. I'm real bad at cleaning my hairbrush. Clean your hairbrushes, ladies and gentlemen.
Or your brother will steal some of your hair for things.
What'd you do?
Now, Cheryl and I have done many things. What do you think we did? I want a prediction from you before we delve into the topic.
You sold my DNA information to the black market, probably.
What do you think we got for your black market DNA?
I don't know. Nothing
if we
good.
Sold it.
Some crypto. I don't know. What'd you do?
Well,
how many hairs did you take? Those are my hairs.
I'll put some of my own back.
You don't
in
even
your house.
have any hair.
I got my hair. I just don't keep it on me.
Gross.
Keep it in a little jar, but I'll let you have some.
So creepy.
So we sent your hair for a sensitivity check. And
like food sensitivity?
Kind of. That's part of it.
Okay.
Chris, can you read to her what bioresonance testing is?
So we sent in your hair for bioresonance testing. Bioresonance testing is a special diagnostic and therapeutic procedure that is making a new path in the field of medicine. The basis is founded on recent findings in the field of biophysics. These findings have led to enormous developments in many other fields, but unfortunately not as well in the field of traditional medicine. And I should say this is also from drcole.com, who specializes in bioresonance.
This sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
With bioresonance testing, you can unveil the true, often hidden causes of illness in many cases. With bioresonance testing, we typically use frequency patterns of any substance and quickly find out how it influences the patient's body. The testing is completely painless, and in the vast majority of cases, we are able to find the burdens that cause the patient's illness,
Cognitive slip there.
e.g. bacteria, viruses, electrosmog, dental materials, allergens, etc. Once the specific burdens affecting the body are determined, a proper and effective treatment plan can be used to restore the body's regulatory processes in order for it to heal itself.
So we sent it away to a company called Sensitivity Check.
Great.
They will, in the report that we got...
But the DNA on your hair comes from the root.
Right.
This
So
isn't DNA testing.
So this isn't DNA testing. They're not...
This is bioresonance,
Resonance.
Sydney.
From your hair.
Doy.
Okay.
Yeah, there's stipulations where I needed at least 3 or 4 strands of hair, and they had to be arranged in the correct, like, the top of your head first type idea. So they all had to be, like, the same. I guess they're hoping you just pull it out of your hair and wrap it together. So this is not scientific in any slightest, because like I said, I got it from your hairbrush. So that means I have to like take 4 strands out and try guess which end is the top of the hair.
Lots of people don't clean their hairbrushes that much, so worry about your own hairbrushes.
So they're testing you for food item sensitivity, non-food item sensitivity, nutritional imbalances, metal sensitivities, gut biome, hormonal imbalances, digestive health, and metabolism analysis.
I don't think you can get any of that from hair.
This is a bioresonance testing.
I'm not splitting the costs on this
Sydney.
one with you. This is a bunch of bullshit. How much does this cost?
So I got it on special,
Groupon?
$35.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, pretty cheap as...
I was worried that you spent like $100.
Oh, no. I wasn't going to spend that much. So, understanding your results. All items have been separated into 3 sections. High, moderate, and no reactivity.
Okay.
You should avoid contact with or consumption of those items that are listed on the report as having reaction or toxicity.
Yeah.
So,
Got it.
yeah. Not going to go reading all the FAQs because just
Boring.
We're
Okay.
going to get to the meat.
Yep, we are.
And get to the results.
Okay, so the food items.
How long did it take to come back?
Longer than I had hoped.
Yeah, you stole my hair so long ago.
Uh-huh.
I'll forgive you because,
It's BS.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, I can give you some of mine back in return. Since we're related, it's almost the same hair.
Yeah.
I have better hair than you, and we both know it.
You don't know about all my hairs.
I have a better hairline, so. And I'm still upset about the salt.
You haven't seen my back hair.
Gross.
So the first list is the food items. You're going to have to bear with me because some of these are the scientific name and it is tough to read. So you got a borderline response, meaning that you should consider avoiding it, of a lactobummin? Lactobummin?
I don't know what that is.
It is one of the major components of milk.
Oh,
Milk, Sydney.
I drink milk like it's going out of style.
You should also avoid anchovies.
I have been avoiding anchovies.
Good job.
Crushed it.
They also suggest you avoid bay leaves.
I have no strong feelings about bay leaves.
Bay leaves?
I haven't been purposely avoiding them.
So those ones are ones that are kind of like moderate. You've also got on the moderate list chicory lettuce.
The fuck is chicory lettuce? I think they just put stuff on there that is nonsense.
Yes, they
I
do.
thought chicory was a root.
It is, but they've got a chicory lettuce. All it says in the description is the type of lettuce. They give me descriptions on here just in case I'm confused. Coriander, E1412 guar gum, which
What the
is
hell is guar gum?
it is a thickening agent in bakery and dairy products and in the processing of meat, etc.
I've probably been eating that.
You haven't had any bakery or dairy products, have you?
There is a new bakery on White Ave, and I've been there like 3 times.
Well done.
And I made a croissant breakfast sandwich for breakfast.
We also have Earl Grey tea that you have a moderate sensitivity to.
I love Earl Grey tea.
Flaxseed.
I don't eat a lot of flaxseed.
Got the hiccups.
Yeah.
Gallia melon.
What the hell is gallium melon?
I've never heard of it before.
How do you spell it?
G-A-Lia.
I think they probably just put stuff that's not common in your region so that you can't go out and test it.
Don't worry.
Are these still moderate interactions?
Yep, these are still moderate. I'll tell you when we get to the severe ones.
Okay, hang on. I want to touch my microphone.
Gallium melon, also known as a
Is that so good?
sarda. It's a type of F1 hybrid melon originating from a cross between the green flesh melon cultivar Haugen. Yeah, it's not interesting. It looks kind of like the outside of it looks like a cantaloupe, and the inside of it looks like a honeydew.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best of both worlds. Because cantaloupe insides are bullshit, but the outside looks like rocks, and that's exciting.
Sydney's impressed by rocks, people.
They're just good.
Put her home address at the end of this episode, and
she
you
dare.
can mail her your favorite rock that you found.
The only rocks I don't like are the ones on my lawn. My lawn is xeriscaped, and that's a bunch of bullshit. Because, like, they're not easy to walk on in the winter.
No, that is true. It was also a pain when we were moving you in.
Yeah.
Just take out the garden hose, and on a cold day, boners below zero, spray a bunch of water, and then you have a concrete surface to walk on. Once all the water freezes the rocks together.
You gonna pay for my medical bills when I, break my entire body? My time off work.
Yeah, you throw down some sand, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Cheryl.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Feel free.
I forgot where we are. Is it moderate?
Yes, we're
Okay.
still at moderate. I'll let you know when it gets to the...
Exciting ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marshmallow tea.
Marshmallow?
Marshmallow.
Oh, marshmallow.
Yeah, marshmallow tea.
I didn't even know you could get marshmallow tea. Where? I want it.
Just put a marshmallow in hot water, and there you go.
So the
That's
marshmallow...
hot chocolate.
Oh.
The marshmallow tea that they're talking about is different than what you're all thinking. Although you can get tea with marshmallows in it at David's Tea.
Yeah, you can.
But marshmallow is a herbal remedy. It's sometimes used in like cough drops and stuff like that. Yeah.
Why marshmallows? Like it's going out of style.
So at least
And I'm fine.
all right.
Are you?
Yeah. No.
At least the description that it gives for the marshmallow tea here, it says it's a tea that is thought to help ease digestive complaints.
Oh, I do need that.
Okay, well, you can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
At least not according to your bioresonance test.
I think if you want to ease your digestive complaints, no more bakery, no more milk.
Mm-hmm.
No more joy.
Just eat the rocks that are in your front yard.
Okay, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll report back.
You can't have parsley, sockeye salmon.
I have tons of parsley. I will not be told to not have parsley.
All right. Soy sauce,
I have a lot of soy sauce.
ground wheat.
Like bread?
Yeah, it just says cereal grain in its ground form.
Sky wheat is okay.
Okay, excellent.
And
And water wheat.
yerba mate tea.
I drink a lot of yerba mate tea.
Well, it says that you have a moderate sensitivity to that.
All your problems you're having right now is because you're eating these things.
No. I actually haven't had yerba mate in a while, but it's a nice tea.
So all of those ones that I listed.
I got one that's like strawberry and white chocolate and yerba mate.
Nice.
Yeah.
So all of those ones I listed, according to your bioresonance results, are ones that are classified as an intolerance. So you have a sensitivity of over 85% to them. Now here are the bad ones. These are the ones that could cause some troubling symptoms.
Turn your belly button inside out.
Got it.
Brussels sprouts.
I'm not like a Brussels sprout guy, so
Chickpeas.
I'm not really a chickpea guy either. I have chickpeas sometimes.
Have you had hummus?
Yeah.
That's chickpeas.
I know
Oh,
it's chickpeas.
chickpeas.
I don't have a ton of them. I'm not like the hummus guzzler. I'm eating hummus in reasonable quantities.
Next time I see you eating hummus, I'm calling you the hummus guzzler.
What is it? I'm eating like a normal amount of hummus. And I know it's made from chickpeas. I know all of the chickpea things.
Did you know that you're extremely intolerant of them?
I'm a little bothered by this because I actually don't like chickpea pasta. You know, who is making it? Banza or whoever.
Yeah.
It's a very famous chickpea pasta brand, and every time I eat it, it just makes me feel very ick.
Well, there's
So I'm a little
reason.
irritated. It's
Yes.
like, but it's coincidence. You can't tell that from hair. What's the information in your hair?
I don't know.
Isn't it just waste?
It's keratin.
Yeah, it's just keratin.
It's not waste. It's performing a job.
Mm-hmm.
What's the job?
Keeping your head warm.
Oh. How come you don't keep your head warm with hair?
I got hair.
You
Keeps in all
don't
the
have
heat.
hair.
I got my back hair.
No.
You can have some.
Gross.
Also on this list is condensed milk. E326 potassium lactate, which is salts from lactic acid.
What the hell is that in?
It says things like cheese, ice cream, soups.
Oh, I'm
canned
going to
fruits.
be eating cheese.
You gotta stop eating them.
I'm going to be eating cheese until the end of time.
E902 candilla wax, which is in chewing gum, and ice cream, chocolate, snack foods.
You just gotta stop eating ice cream. Sydney.
These are the ones that are supposed to cause symptoms, though?
That's correct.
These
I
are gonna
don't
cause
have
your
any.
eyebrows to fall off in the middle of the night.
I don't have any symptoms from any of this stuff. I have to chew gum every day with Invisalign,
I see.
and I'm fine.
Are you?
Like, physically, yes. Emotionally, no.
No.
Do you ever wonder why you needed Invisalign in the first place? Ice cream, baked goods,
No, it's fine.
lactic salts.
No. Okay, what's the next one? What are the symptoms these are supposed to cause?
It doesn't say.
I'm
It
not lactose
says-
intolerant, so
It doesn't say what type of symptoms.
I'm tolerant of all lactoses.
Well done.
Probably turned you into a fussy person.
I'm not fussy. You're fussy. You wouldn't even take one Benadryl and get one cat in here.
Oh, here you go. The most common symptoms include heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, stomach pain and cramps, bloating, constipation, vomiting, fatigue, headaches, mild rashes, skin irritation, or itching.
Have you ever had an itch?
Lots
There
of
you
stuff
go.
causes itching.
But a bunch of those things you discussed before we had the podcast episode today.
No. I never experienced any of those things in my life.
Uh-huh. Also on your list of things that are terrible for you are gin and hops.
Like, I might as well just go die then.
You're not much of a gin drinker.
I like gin. I like to have a gin, and I like tonic water is really what it is. If I start drinking tonic water, I'll get like addicted to it, and I'll be like, let's have more tonic water.
Well, you're gonna have to have the opposite of gin now to be safe.
What is the opposite of gin?
Jägermeister? I don't know.
I don't think that's right.
Tequila?
Wouldn't it be like a dark liquid? Like a whiskey?
It says gin is made out of juniper berries, so I do wonder if you could use the other type of gin that's not made of juniper berries.
I didn't even know gin was made out of juniper berries.
Yeah.
And hops.
Yes.
I have a high reaction to it, according to the
Yes, correct.
hair test.
Yes. Your hair residence test.
You're welcome.
Trash.
Are you ready for your non-food items?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Aspergillus fumigatus, which is, so these two are going to be ones that you have mild, or I guess moderate, there we go, moderate sensitivity to.
Okay.
Okay, so the Aspergillus fumigatus is typically found in soil decaying organic matter, such as compost heaps.
Don't eat compost.
Don't tell me what to do. How about that? You worry about your compost, and I'll worry about my compost. And we'll all just worry about our own compost.
You ready for your next knock
Yes.
against beer? Barley.
Barley?
It says you've got a 90% sensitivity to barley.
I don't really eat barley.
It's in beer, though.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Is it in all the beers?
I don't know about that.
No, because beer is just water and hops
And barley
something
malt.
else. And malt. And barley?
Barley malt is usually one of the types of malt that they use.
Oh.
And the thing that is non-food item that you are terribly sensitive to is ferret epithelium cells.
I knew it.
From ferrets?
Yeah, it's from ferrets.
Get a ferret. We're going to have to test
Test
this.
You're 100% sensitive to ferret skin cells.
I don't think that's true because I knew someone that fostered ferrets when I was a kid, and I would always touch the ferrets, and I didn't have any problems.
Well,
You didn't have a problematic childhood?
No, not with the ferret part of it. The ferret part of it was fine. The brother part of it was trash.
That was actually the influence of ferret dander.
Brothers?
Your perception.
I do like ferrets. You could have got a ferret for this episode. Are you allergic to ferrets?
no, I just don't want
Why?
to have to go buy a ferret or get
I
a
didn't say
ferret.
buy one, like borrow one from the community.
but
Ferret library?
Yeah.
I don't think there is a ferret rescue in Edmonton. We could have.
Yeah, because I
potentially
know
tracked down.
someone that fostered ferrets. So,
All right, the next category is nutritional imbalances.
Yeah.
So these are things that you should add more of to your diet based on your hair.
okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna go in order of least lacking to most lacking.
Okay.
Okay, so at 87%, you're missing phosphorus.
I don't know what that is.
Phosphorus is in.
Isn't that a stone from Harry Potter?
It's
Philosopher's Stone.
it's
Cheryl
in,
laughed.
it's in shrimp, turkey, chicken, beef, oats, spinach.
Ew, shrimp. Bleh.
It can cause signs of deficiency is anxiety, bone pain, brittle bones, stiff joints, irregular breathing, and lack of appetite.
I never had any of those things in my life.
So at 88%, you are missing niconitic acid.
Narcotics.
I could see it.
You don't even know what it is.
It's acid.
Your acid.
You look like your pH level's way off and you need these acids in your life.
That's very rude.
So, can you remember how many of the things in your food sensitivity test told you that you shouldn't be having dairy?
I am not allergic to dairy. And I'm going to eat cheese. And I will not be told not to eat cheese.
Okay.
Not by you, not by hair scientists. Using the word scientist generously.
Well, the acid that you're missing is found in foods such as milk and wheat germ and meat.
Great.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So the deficiency comes from dairy and baked goods.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
This is a scam.
You need to eat more of those things you have to avoid.
This is the schemy scam.
This is people in lab coats doing studies with your hair that they got in the mail.
So sketchy. I don't like that you put my hair in the mail. I really don't. I don't like that my hair was on a journey and I didn't know about it.
You didn't sense it?
I didn't sense it.
All right. Now-
Where was my hairbrush even? My room was clean. That's how you found it. I can
Yes.
never find my hairbrush. Oh, but I cleaned my room to go to Ottawa.
It was on that shelf by your door.
Fool. I'm a fool. It's never anywhere accessible. It's always like halfway under the bed or in the blankets or like in a underwear drawer. Except that one time.
Thank you for leaving it in some place where we could find it.
I'm hiding everything in my underwear drawer now so that people won't ship my hair to scientists.
You're welcome.
I gotta clean my hairbrush.
At 92%, sulforaphane is one of the things you're missing.
You know what's like really
yeah.
annoying about this is I lived in a van for a month with my Italian friend and she was like cleaning her hairbrush like every other day and she was like, hey, don't forget to clean your hairbrush, and she always lectured me about it and I was like, whatever. And now what happens? I didn't clean my hairbrush and my hair got stolen and shipped to mad scientists who are telling me that I'm allergic to wheat and baked goods and dairy, but that I'm deficient in dairy and baked goods.
I mean, you have just to eat them the right way, and then you're okay.
I don't think so. What's the right way to eat things if you're intolerant to them?
Well, you just don't digest it in your stomach.
Great. Thanks. Thanks for that. Sorry, Cheryl.
You're good. Continue. This is the fun of having done this episode.
This is stupid.
Did you ever see that episode of South Park where they had the reverse eating diet?
No.
They would put regular food up their butt and then they'd barf up a turd.
Ew. Gross. I don't think you can do that on Invisalign. I think that would cause tooth decay.
I was gonna say, I don't think you can do that in real life anyway. Invisalign or not.
Okay, what's the next one?
Just wait 1 second. So the sulforaphane, guess what it's found in?
Chickpeas.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Which is one of the things you're not supposed to have.
Until by your eyebrows, you don't have enough sulforaphane.
You don't know anything about my eyebrows. Worry about your own eyebrows. Let's just all worry about our own eyebrows at this table.
Okay, at 93%, you are deficient in anthrocyanins.
Anthracite? Like coal?
I'll get you to try to read this word.
Anthocyanidins.
There you go.
I don't know what that is.
Is an antioxidant found in red and purple fruits and vegetables.
I only eat like red and purple fruit.
Obviously not. At least when you had your hair harvested.
Well, I eat
In your
yellow
rush.
fruit too. But all I eat is like strawberries and raspberries. Raspberries?
Well,
I want frozen yogurt with raspberries.
there's frozen yogurt at the mall.
Yeah. Let's go to the frozen yogurt store.
I will later.
In good faith, we cannot, now that we've heard your results.
No, but you know what's so good? It's the yogurt and fruits.
We would never want harm to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
I eat red fruits. Wait, am I not supposed to eat red fruits?
No, these are ones that say that you don't have enough of
I
in
don't
your
have
diet.
enough.
So you need to eat more red fruits.
More red fruits.
Yes.
Got it.
Strawberries,
And raspberries.
pomegranate.
No, only raspberries. Pomegranates give some people acid reflux.
That is true.
Not me.
Good job. At 94%, you are missing lecithin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a thing.
I can tell.
I've seen that on packets before.
Yeah, so not having it or having a deficiency is low energy levels, memory loss, muscle aches, nerve damage, and mood changes.
We're not yawning.
Whoa.
What's that in? What's it from?
It says eggs, soybeans, whole grains, milk.
This is so stupid. I had eggs today.
So do we.
Egg. I had one egg today.
Do you feel like your memory's better?
No. Have you been listening? I'm like, what part are we on? Which one is this?
So at 95%, you are missing calcium from your diet.
You're going to need to chew on some bones
Yeah.
like a little field mouse.
All right. At 97%, you're missing manganese.
What's mangonese?
It is found in like almonds.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It's the end of the mango thigh.
Ha! Please.
I'm a little confused, but it says rocket, which
That's arugula.
okay, just checking. Bananas, oranges, olives, oats, asparagus, avocado, etc.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Signs of deficiency in manganese are fainting, hearing loss, weak tendons.
My tendons are perfectly strong.
I hope so.
Perfectly strong. And I eat a banana every day. Every day.
I
Your
guess you
ape
need to-
ancestors will be proud.
Well, from Monday to Friday, I consume most of a banana. I have a very complicated smoothie recipe.
So you have two tied for the highest, both at 89%.
The highest thing she needs.
Yes, the highest deficiency, what
Okay.
she is lacking the most. Beta carotene.
That's from carrots.
Yep.
You gotta eat your carrots, Sydney.
I don't like carrots. They
You
hurt my
deficient.
stomach.
Asparagus, broccoli, and sweet potato are also options
I eat
for
broccoli.
it. Then you just need to eat more. And
Doing my best.
You gotta throw it in your smoothie.
What is it?
ionositol.
Oh, okay.
It can be found in fiber-rich foods and milk.
This is very silly. Also,
Milk's got a lot of stuff in it.
yeah, milk does have so much because you give it to babies so they grow. That's the point of it.
I assume they're talking about cow milk, though.
You know what? It doesn't
Or
specify.
goat milk. You could get milk from a goat.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about human milk this entire time,
No,
Sydney?
just like all milk has milk and mammals is for babies.
Were you thinking about breast milk ice
I
cream?
wasn't thinking about. Ew. Have you seen that? There's a show where someone tries to make like breast milk cheese. It's so gross.
Were you thinking about
Superstore. It's an ongoing gig on Superstore.
Yeah.
cat milk cheese?
No. Were you? Would you be allergic to cat milk cheese?
Oh, probably. I don't like milk.
I guess so. And
And
you're allergic to cats and milk. So cat milk cheese could be like your kryptonite.
Yes.
Cheryl, if I ever die, make sure they test my body for cat milk cheese.
I will.
And have Sydney's kitchen
If you
tested.
ever die, what if you're like 95 and you've lived a lot? Like, you still want us to test? That's
Even then.
selfish.
We'll get a medical alert bracelet and we'll put it on you and it will say cat milk.
Oh, jeez.
Don't even think about it.
That would be funny, though, if they think we're just missing commas, as in he's just allergic to cat's milk and cheese, which is true. Are you done the list?
I am for the nutritional imbalances.
Okay.
Now I've got metal imbalances.
So that's what was all wrong with everything that you've ever eaten your whole life, Sydney.
This is wild timing because I just did my physical and I made my doctor test my blood for so much shit. And the only thing that I'm deficient in is iron.
Well, not according to your hair.
Well, I don't think that hair science is as good as blood science. I said it.
So your metal imbalances. So these are heavy metals that you have found to have a sensitivity to.
I don't think you're supposed to have any heavy metals in your body.
See, this is the only one that is legit science because you can actually test for heavy metals in hair.
Iron's pretty heavy.
I was trying
Just
to think of
saying.
something quippy to say, and then the pause was too long.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't quite land it.
So, to continue with the irony of everything, looking at these metals, and again, I'll go in order of sensitivity. If you find yourself in close proximity to a particular metal that you begin to experience symptoms such as itchiness, nausea, swelling, headaches, etc., then that you'll know that it is the metal that is causing this reaction.
I don't know what metals I'm around. I'm not asking these questions in the world. Am I supposed to be?
I guess so.
If you're itchy.
I'm never that itchy. I'm not an itchy guy.
At 87%, you're supposed to avoid gold.
Yeah, you better stay away from gold.
Gold
Sydney.
doesn't react to anything. You can eat it.
If you're just, all you got, according to this, if you're just standing next to it, it could have adverse health effects.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't react to anything.
You
so.
can give Cheryl and I your gold, and we'll make sure that you're safe.
Not in this economy. You worry about your own gold.
At 92%, vanadium.
The fuck is vanadium?
It's a metal often used in metal alloys for manufacturing tools and engines. So stay away from cars.
I will be staying away from cars.
Never get behind the wheel of a car.
Can do. Done, even.
So you have two tied for 99%. The first one that I will read off is tungsten.
What's tungsten?
It's used to make bullets and turbine blades.
Oh.
Isn't that what's also in old-timey light bulb filaments?
Yes, that's
Well, I've just
tungsten.
been rolling around in turbine blades, so just at the turbine blade store.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I just like, you could be like, I'm allergic to bullets.
I am allergic to
Everyone's allergic to bullets.
but I'm the most allergic.
Yes, that is
I'm
correct.
99% allergic.
99%. So, remember how I said you were deficient in manganese?
Yeah.
Well, apparently you are also 99% sensitive to manganese.
Excellent. Excellent.
So, be careful when adding it to your diet, even though you need it.
Isn't that in banana?
Yes.
There's no way I'm deficient in anything that's in a banana. I'm out here eating a banana 5 days a week.
Well done.
I'm a banana champion.
I eat 2 a day.
You do not eat 2 bananas a day because that would be silly.
Why?
When do you eat the second one?
Right after the first.
You're just out here eating bananas.
Yeah.
Just 2 a day. You eat 14 bananas a week.
For breakfast.
Yep.
Well, not
Why would you
only
eat?
on weekdays.
Why would you eat 2 bananas? Why wouldn't you have 1 banana and then balance it with like a protein or a fat or a carbohydrate? I guess bananas have carbs in them.
They do.
Bananas are tasty.
You are not having a 2 banana breakfast.
I bring 2 bananas every day with me to work.
That's silly. Do you put them in anything?
In my bag when I bring them to work.
And then in his belly when he eats them.
Okay.
I'll put them in my mouth.
You're out on a 10 banana a week diet.
Mm-hmm.
You're a freak.
It's not a diet. I had 3 on Friday. Sorry, Cheryl.
No worries. Continue.
That's more bananas than is in a bunch. Like, you just out here buying several banana bunches a week.
Yep.
We've gotten off track.
It's perfectly all right because there's only one more thing that they have results for yet.
I'm ready.
All right. They did a gut biome test.
From my hair.
From your hair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, don't worry. So these things, if at 85% or above, it is recommended that you increase levels through consumption of the items listed in the description to help with the nutritional imbalances and improve your gut biome.
This is what the population in your belly wants, Sydney.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So the bacteria they found in your stomach was Streptococcus thermophilus.
Isn't strep like a real
Yes.
dangerous thing?
Not real dangerous.
No, I'm thinking of staphylococcus.
Yes.
Staph is bad for you.
I mean, you can get strep throat, which I believe is
Yeah.
the Streptococcus, but there are different types of bacteria. I think it's just, again, I'm not an immunologist, but...
Pretty sure there's only one type of bacteria.
Okay.
But okay.
This bacteria is deficient by 97%, and it helps prevent diarrhea and help maintain the health of the digestive system. You ready for what the source is?
Yeah.
Dairy.
Of course.
You gotta keep eating dairy until the diarrhea
But
stops.
I'm intolerant to dairy.
Yes, that's correct. No dairy,
Excellent.
but still consume
But
dairy.
all the dairy.
Yes.
This is silly. And I do eat a ton of dairy, so I'm
This
not
is
deficient.
science. This is men who
You can't tell that from your hair.
This is men who opened up your envelope and then dumped your hair.
They probably did weird stuff with my hair.
I don't even know what equipment they use for
I
this.
have no clue.
Nonsense equipment from the Nonsense Factory. That's what they used.
I want to get a job at the Nonsense Factory.
You would be
does sound like
CEO of the Nonsense Factory.
I feel like we should start our own bioresonance system where people just send us hair and then we just make up fake results because I feel like that's what they did.
Yeah.
So on a lighter note, you have no hormonal imbalances
You have so many hormonal imbalances.
and you have no digestive health and metabolism problems.
They're all in perfect balance, Sydney.
Didn't they just say a bunch of the symptoms of all the shit I'm deficient and intolerant to causes digestive
Yes, that
issues?
is correct.
Pick a lane.
So there you go. That is your bioresonance testing results
This is
from your
not
hair.
helpful. Weird that you stole my hair.
You're welcome.
I think the lesson that we've all learned is clean your hairbrush.
I don't get that much hair in my hairbrush because I have short hair.
I just like having long hair. It's not my fault. I didn't know there were hair criminals in my house
Now you do.
doing hair crimes.
So do you recommend strangers taking your hair and then sending it to the mail?
No, and if you have a panic attack thinking that all the taps in your house are on, just let the house get destroyed because people are going to steal your hair.
Just means a new house in your future.
And also, I made sure that was a fake dummy by whipping deodorant right at his face.
Well done.
Survival skills are sharp as a tack.
I would be curious to do this with my own hair and just see what random results it gives me now that we've had Sydney's done.
How would you even follow that advice? Like, what is the advice to follow?
With yours?
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, again, it's telling you shouldn't have dairy, but then it's telling you need all the dairy. So, like, it's completely contradictory. It told you needed to avoid manganese, and then it tells you you're deficient in manganese. Like, your results are
Very silly.
yes, very silly and stupid.
And I'm eating bananas.
Yes.
But I'm not out here eating 2 bananas a day like some people because that is excessive. You should have like a banana and a peanut butter, banana and a toast,
Why is it
banana and oatmeal.
not okay to have multiple bananas, but you can have more than one grape? Same idea.
It's not. Size?
So I can't find any results on what equipment they use for bioresonance testing.
Nonsensical.
I can find lots of links for machines to provide bioresonance therapy, which seems to involve running a current through your body. And according to Google, one of the results came up is bioresonance a quackery? Quackery meaning made-up medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
According to Edzard Ernst, emeritus professor at the University of Exeter, bioresonance is one of the purest forms of quackery.
Excellent.
Did you know that you wanted to do the bioresonance and then you stole my hair? Or did you just steal my hair and then you were like, I'll come up with something later?
I did this first. It was actually an Instagram ad while I was doing our social media.
That does make me feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah. But once we like realized we need your hair for stuff, and like it took us a while to figure out how to, because at one point we were thinking about roping in Mom to get the hair.
Creepy. So creepy how long I've been planning to. You know what's funny is I shed like crazy. There's probably my hair all over the
all
carpet.
over the place. But I mean, not that it's real science, but there was the risk that we would be sending Freddie hair.
Maybe Freddie's lactose intolerant.
Maybe.
But once we had the opportunity to get your hair, we took the opportunity to take all sorts of other things. So
Cool.
toenails,
How's your trust now?
skin cells.
Not good.
Do you feel more or less betrayed than our Friday the 13th episode?
More. Because I was real stressed out and I just really felt like all the taps in my house were on. Or at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It just escalated.
And we 100% checked your taps. They were all fine.
They were off when I came home.
You're welcome.
I feel like maybe don't steal my hair anymore. Is a good boundary to have with a family.
Don't worry, I have no direct plans of stealing your hair again.
Cool.
TBD.
Creeps. You little creeps.
Besides, it didn't get your DNA. They just checked your bioresonance levels.
That's fine.
Okay.
Just don't send my DNA to people because that's my DNA. And 23andMe does just have a big... Like, Chris, your DNA is on the black market now.
It is not. I looked it up. The breach that happened was because of... So their database wasn't so much hacked as people's accounts were because they use the same password everywhere.
Yep.
Did you use the same password?
I have a little different password for everything.
Good job. I'm going to put your DNA on the black market, though, for the other recent betrayals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to sell it. I'm just going to put it there. I'm just going to hand it out.
We can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
No, only me.
I don't know, like, Silk Road is down, but whatever dark web market is online, I'm going to sell little baggies of your hair.
How would we find
On
the
there.
new dark market?
So, Sydney, how confident do you feel in your life going forward now that you're armed with these facts of what you should eat and shouldn't eat and what you should be avoiding in terms of metals?
I'm going to disregard the advice entirely because it was wrong and because I also just got a bunch of blood work done and I'm 100% getting a yogurt after this.
But did they do hair work?
I'm getting a yogurt fruits.
I think your doctor just half-assed it.
No, I'm pretty sure blood work is better than hair work because you got to go to the phlebotomist. There's more stuff in it.
High praise of phlebotomy from Sydney over here.
I just learned that word. So I feel the same.
Do you think other people should pursue this for
No.
themselves?
This is silly.
Do you think other people should do this for their siblings and take their hair and send it in on
I
their
don't
behalf?
think that you should put people's hair in the mail without asking. It's weird. How long was my hair in the mail for?
So I originally, I think, sent it out to, it would have been August.
How long were you scheme? So you stole my hair in June.
Well, yeah, so we started her in June.
You kept my hair for 2 months.
Yeah, because I was busy with
A
school.
little bit creepy.
And then we mailed it off at the end of August, beginning of September. And then it goes to Quebec, which is the main office in Canada.
Okay.
And then they take a whole bunch of the hair samples that they get from Canada hair testing and they ship it to Ireland. So your hair has been to Canada
I
and
have
Ireland.
always wanted to go to Ireland.
Well, now
Now
part of you
you've
has been
been.
there.
That's nice, actually. That's nice.
Feel-
Yeah.
Sydney's forgiven us.
Mm-hmm.
Debatable.
Sydney's like, you may put my things in the mail if they're going to nice places.
No.
So it means your hair is probably still in Ireland in the trash.
Did you send all the hair, or are you keeping parts of my hair for other weird stuff?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess Chris can answer that one.
Don't worry about it.
You have more of my hair, don't you?
Don't worry about it.
You hair criminal.
You're still worrying about it, I can tell.
Hair criminal. You're going to do a hex on me or something.
Was that your second thought of what we were going to do?
Yeah.
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 Send it to a witch.
Mm-hmm. Did you already send it to a witch, Chris?
A witch? No.
Stop sending my hair to witches. I'm telling Mom.
What do you think your mom's gonna do? She's gonna be like, okay.
I don't know.
Oh. I was just checking.
Anything else you'd like to add to the end of this episode, Sydney?
No, but if you send my hair to witches, you better tell me now.
Anyway, thank you everyone for listening to today's very special episode of the I Went Outside Today podcast. This is your host, Chris, signing off.
I'm Cheryl saying goodbye.
I'm Sydney. I've been betrayed and my hair has been stolen.
And don't throw gold at Sydney.
Don't throw gold at me. Or do throw gold at me.
Thanks for listening to today's very special episode of the I Went Outside Today podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, spread the joy and share us with your friends or leave a review.
If you really enjoy our podcast and you want to support us in doing more episodes, consider donating to our Patreon or leave us suggestions in the comment section on our website or social media. Or you can email us at iwentoutsidepod@gmail.com.
And make sure you follow us on our social medias. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We don't got Snapchat because that's for creeps.
We don't have Twitter.
We don't have Twitter.
Facebook and Instagram.
We got Facebook, Insta.
Oh, fuck. Okay. We're not going to do it again. It's not going to be as good. Why don't we have Twitter? We got Facebook. We got Instagram. And you can see all our photos and adventures that don't get turned into episodes because every day of our life is an adventure. Bye.